Make sure you check out our new sponsor, the Health Blaze. All the information is in the description. Use the promo code above. Goodfellow Unboxing at 18% off of all their natural products from deodorant, pomade, toothpaste, and much, much more. And they have additional discounts on their website as well. That's thehealthblaze.com. Starting December 20th. That promo code is good for 18% off. We go. What's going on? You back, Goodfellow Sports TV. Appreciate you guys for checking back in. And let's talk about Eddie Hearn. Eddie Hearn, I think, is preparing for life after the zone. Him and Bob Arum has been talking about some potential fights they trying to make. Bob Arum is sitting there advocating, praying, hoping that Luke Campbell gets the WBC title. He could put him in there with Lomachenko. You know, he want Mikey to drop the title back. If I'm Mikey and I can make 35, I'm taking the title. I'm pressing for that Lomachenko fight, but that's another conversation for another day. But hopefully you guys sit here, hit that subscribe button, bell icon button, and soak up some game real quick. But yeah, at the end of the day, I see, you know, him trying to take Callum Smith over there, make a Benavidez fight. They trying to do a Luke Campbell fight with Lomachenko or possibly Teofimo Lopez. So they over here sitting up there cooking up some fights. So Eddie Hearn is trying to get the jump on the other brothers, you know, Oscar De La Hoya, you know, because when the zone folds, or if it does fold, or when it folds, it seems like it's inevitable for that to happen unless they get some type of top-notch live sport over there, other sport to go with it. If it folds, it seems like Eddie Hearn and Bob Arum is about to be a new tandem. We're going to have Frank Warren and Eddie Hearn on ESPN working with Bob Arum at Top Rank. And, you know, it's crazy, though. It's crazy because I'm going to tell you what's going to happen. They going to fuck around and make that AJ and Fury fight. Watch what I tell you. They're going to make that fight on ESPN. Watch. They're going to make that fight on ESPN. Somehow, some way. They might try to move that fight to the UK, but Bob Arum trying to build in the United States. It might turn out that Deontay Wilder made the best deal by not going to the zone. Even though that's $120 million that he had for a 4-fight deal. And he could have knocked them 4 fights or the 3-fight $100 million deal out like that. He could have knocked it out and been a free man, all right? But it seems like that might have been the best decision. If money is not the ultimate motivator for Deontay Wilder, you know, even though then he sit there and cry 50-50, I think it's just for respect. But if money is not the ultimate motivator for Deontay Wilder, I think he made the best decision possible by not going to the zone, not looking at hindsight, if my theory is true. And I believe that Eddie Hearn is trying to make life. He think he's seen the zone falling off or the zone parting ways with him. And he's trying to get over there with Bob Arum and do good, even though Bob Arum, you know, messed with him yesterday and embarrassed him publicly in front of all them people, said he didn't know nothing about, I keep the clean verse, he don't know nothing about promoting in America. And that's true. Everybody know that. He don't know nothing about it. But I think Eddie Hearn is trying to make a way over to the ESPN. I know his days are counted at the zone. If he leaves the zone, I'm not saying it's going to make some type of epic impact, because it won't. It won't make no epic impact if he leaves the zone. Who cares? You know, eventually I think the zone is going to fold. Unless they bring over Al Heyman, or they start working with Al. They also keep working with Eddie. They work with Frank. They just work with all promoters, not just say, oh, we're going to have Matchroom, and then we're going to have Matchroom. My dog's snoring asleep. We're going to have Matchroom. We're going to have Golden Boy. You know, that's what we're going to do. That's what we're going to do. That's it. You can't be like that. You got to be willing and open and ready and willing to work with everybody. But I think Eddie Hearn is making his great escape over to ESPN. I'm telling you, they're going to probably do Joshua. If Joshua ain't scared of Fury, they're probably going to do Joshua and Fury. Watch what I tell you. If Joshua look bad in this next fight versus Tom Schwartz, or look bad in another fight, next year they're going to look to do Joshua versus Tyson Fury. And don't be surprised if they don't offer up Dylan White to Tyson Fury. Don't be surprised. Don't be surprised. Because Eddie Hearn is a smart guy. And in the day, he might sound to be stupid, but he can see the writing on the wall. He know that the zone not doing good. He know the zone got him on the clock. He know that the zone shelf life bad. They selling stuff off to try to bring live sport they not going to get. The zone in the USA is probably going to be obsolete in another 1.5 years, 2 years, maybe even sooner. Because they're not going to get the sport they need to get. They're probably going to try to get NHL Red Zone or some shit like that. NASCAR Red Zone or something like that. You know what I'm saying? They're not going to get the NBA League Pass, NFL Sunday Ticket. NFL Red Zone wouldn't matter because guess what? Every cable subscriber, satellite survivor, you can get that. And I get it for a package like $5 a month. I get it for a package, the NBA package and NBA TV and stuff of that nature. So he know the zone not gonna survive too much longer, or he won't survive on the zone too much longer. So now he's setting himself up. He's setting himself up for life after the zone. So he's trying to get the jump on De La Hoya. Let me go over here and break bread with Top Rank. Let me go over here and try to make some fights in good faith and see if we can do this Joshua and Fury fight and make the biggest fight. That's what they doing. Bob Arum going to take Eddie Hearn under his wing like he did Frank Warren and show him how to promote in America. And eventually they're going to backstab Bob Arum, or Bob Arum going to fuck over them, whichever the two is. Or if something happened to Bob Arum, then Todd DeBuff go fuck over them, whoever were in the Top Rank. And that's what's going to happen. And that's what's going to happen. And at the end of the day, I see what Eddie Hearn doing. I see the play that Eddie Hearn trying to put down, man. And it's smart. It's very, very smart for Eddie Hearn to do so. Because it's over with. So now you sitting over there and willing to take your fighters over to ESPN and not DAZN. Now, if I can't get a bum bash on DAZN, I'm going to take it to ESPN. And don't be surprised if he don't get Maurice Hooker back over there versus Jose Ramirez, because Bob Arum ain't sending none of his fighters over there if he ain't got to. He ain't sending Jose Ramirez over there. He ain't. So don't be surprised if Eddie Hearn don't send Maurice Hooker back to ESPN. But Maurice Hooker just extended his pack with DAZN. That's the crazy thing about it. He just extended his pack to DAZN. Don't be surprised if Lomachenko don't come back down and fight Tevin Farmer. He try to make that happen because Lou DiBella, he got some ties over there to ESPN as well. Don't be surprised. Eddie Hearn is getting ready to set up to get the fuck out of there. He's ready to get up out of there. So don't y'all be surprised when I say it. He going to try to sit over there and take his show on the road to ESPN before he go back home. You know what I'm saying? And see that ITV doing well and seeing that he got to reestablish at the crib. Because right now, they don't have no pay-per-view star over there. Dillian White ain't no pay-per-view star. He did a couple good numbers. Who they going to put Dillian White in? They talking about he might fight July 13th and they waiting on the WBC ruling. Fight Ortiz, nigga. That's what you got to do. But Eddie think he's slick. He think he's slick. Real, our peep gang. And real recognize real. You looking real unfamiliar. Eddie Hearn is trying to slide over to ESPN, nice and dandy. Watch what I tell you. He trying to slide over there nice and dandy. Let me go over here and make some fights. And our theory might be true. Had Deontay Wilder went to DAZN, Anthony Joshua was going to run the Top Rank. That's exactly what's going to happen. So if that happens, or that would have happened, if that happened, would Joshua end up fighting Fury on Top Rank? I'm on Top Rank ESPN. I fully apologize to the Bronze Bomber, but shit, still $100 million is $120 million. I'm still taking that shit. No Joshua or Joshua. But possibly Joshua and Fury fight on ESPN. And if you kind of get more tea leaves and more detailed steps, Eddie Hearn just lied and said, I didn't say that pay-per-view was dead. And if Bob Arum is right, they gonna push that fight and it can generate more money in the United States on pay-per-view. They gonna do that shit. That's what I tell you. They're gonna get Luke Campbell and Lomachenko. You know what I'm saying? He didn't want to fight T.O. They don't want T.O. to get that belt. They want Luke Campbell, Lomachenko. I hope Mikey come back and hold that belt just to fuck that up. They want to do Fury and AJ, Callum Smith and Gilberto Ramirez, Callum Smith and Billy Joe Saunders. That's his backup plan. All that shit can be done on ESPN because Canelo Alvarez ain't gonna fight Callum Smith. He gonna try to drain that boy. And right now, Canelo can't afford to fight Callum Smith because the zone ain't got no fucking, ain't nobody gonna watch it. Nobody know who Callum Smith is. It's gonna be like fighting Rocky Fielding to some people, even though Smith is a by far better fighter. But yeah, let me know what you guys think. Goodfellas Sports TV. Don't forget the name. Hit the subscribe button, bell icon button. Don't forget to check out our sponsor, The Hillblaze, thehillblaze.com. Promo code Goodfella1Boxing. Get you 18% off their 100% all natural products they make themselves right here in the United States. Go there. Check them out. Lotions, soaps, foot soaks, bath bombs, deodorant, everything and much, much more. Website, promo code are both in the description. Check them out. Don't forget to get that 18% off with that promo code. Don't forget we on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. Or reach out to the email if you have a business question, inquiry, sponsorship, or video request. All that information is in the description. One time for the one time. Goodfellas Sports TV. Share the videos. Best way to donate. We gone.